Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back at it again with another brand new base showcase. And in today's episode, we're doing another 32 by 32 base because I wanted to bring it again back down to a more realistic base for you guys. And this one is not nature themed like half of my base showcases are. This one's very geometric, but it's not geometric. It's sort of organic, but it's very structural. There's not much plant life in it. It's really just all about the organic flow, and I'm really proud of this base. And for some reason, I'm feeling like if this base showcase gets 100 likes, I'll actually put a schematic link down below because I'm so proud of this one. I wouldn't mind seeing other people copy me doing this. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into this base showcase. Now, starting things off, this base has multiple layers. Now, I really wanted to have the level change of where people are to change because this base is only 32 by 32, so you can only fit so much in it. So your real challenge is maximizing the space that you are given. So we start off this area with this little area right here. We have a nice grand area. We have over here, we have some anvils on both sides. I label some of the chests to make sure you guys realize what they're for. Now, this wouldn't be for your good armor or anything. This would just be for stuff that you would want to repair, like your crappy armor. Maybe there's MCMMO, so you want to take your damaged armor and repair it so that way you can get your repair level up. I'm not exactly sure, but I just have this over here so that way it adds some function to the base. Over here we got some basic drop chests because I picture the F home being right here, so quick access to some chests would be really nice. So that's over there, and then over here we have an enchanting table. I really like the look of this. I think it really fits in really well in this area. I wasn't really sure what to put right here, so I kind of just threw this here, but I think it worked out absolutely perfect, especially with having the curved rounded area over there. I think that looks really good. Next, straight ahead from where you spawn, and we got ourselves a little blaze grinder. I put this little picture here. I have a video on how to do this if you want to check it out. I'll put the link down in the description just so you guys can see how to do that. It's not too hard. It probably is a pretty unrealistic thing to have in actual Minecraft, so in survival Minecraft, but I think it's a pretty cool idea. A lot of servers use that idea for leaving cool banner pictures in their spawns. Over here to this side, we have ourselves some brewing stands. I did regular brewing stands instead of auto brewers because I figured if this is an actual faction space, there's going to be more than one level to this base, so there most likely would be a room for auto brewers, but I just left it down here. Then we got a little pot storage just in case you have a pot server. I'm not exactly sure. I just thought it would be pretty cool to try to maximize the space because I was planning on just leaving this place blocked off, but I thought I had a little extra room back here. Why not make a little extra room back here for some storage and stuff like that? So over here we have our first set of protected chests. Now, you don't actually have to put what I labeled these as. I just labeled to what they could possibly be. We've got a nice 2-level thing over here, so we do have one set here, and then if you look up there, we will go look up there afterwards, but there's another set of protected chests over here. Now, it was pretty difficult for me to think of what I wanted to do for my walls because most of my walls are relatively flat, so I just left a couple gaps open just so I could give myself the opportunity to add a little bit of depth. And I like how organic this is because right back here, it's really just all organic. There's no real structural point to it. I mean, there's structural, but it's not this goes here and this goes here. It's not very symmetrical is what I'm looking for. So we got these little things on the side. I think these just look really cool. I'm not really sure what they're supposed to symbolize. I just think they look good in Minecraft. Taking a look at our blaze spawner again, we do have just 4 chests. So this would just be a grinder. It wouldn't be collecting the materials. It would be just an XP grinder or something like that. It doesn't have to be blaze. I just feel in a smaller base like this, if you're gonna have a handheld grinder like one you use with your sword, I think it would be blaze or skeletons or something like that, something pretty cheap for servers. And then up there we have a little window. This window, actually, you can see the blaze would fall down through this window, so you could see them falling down. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. Over here we got a little hidden light. I have a lot of hidden light around this base because it was pretty hard not to hide the light. So we got a lot of little hanging lights everywhere. We've got little hanging lights up there. We've got some hidden light. I got a lot of hidden light behind chests and stuff like that, so there's a little hidden light back there as well. So that's another trick to hide a little bit of your light away so it doesn't stand out as much, but it still lights up the area. Now, I really like this ceiling. I think it's really cool how organic it is. I tried to put some beams across and then just add some pretty organic shape to the top of the roof. Now, one thing that I can look at it right now, I might change is I might add blocks like this coming off, but that's just because I did it on all the other sides. But I don't know. I think it looked good either way. I just like the changing of the color these two colors contrast really well, so I thought that would work really well. So let's go ahead and walk up to this another little level. So we've got more storage over here. I would call this probably like your really good storage. I don't even know. This is like God apples maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I just put this here because it's just maximizing the space as much as possible. We got again more drop chest over here for stuff that's less important. Then we've got this really nice curved stairway that goes up here like this. I really like how I put the leaves up there. I do that in a lot of bases because in faction bases it's really kind of hard to figure out what you want for your roof. This one was pretty creative, but I think that this is just a little quick easy fix. It's just throwing in some cool leaves down the top. I think it just adds a little bit of contemporary feel to the actual base. And up here we've got ourselves our bridge walkway thing that we have the arch underneath down here. I really like this arch though. I think it really adds a lot of characteristic, but up here is the actual walkway part. Now I tried to fill up this space right here so it wasn't so blank, and I think I did a pretty good job by adding some random flower beds at different heights. We have more flower beds right here. You can't really see too much down here, but there is a hollow spot down here as well. Again, the organic roof continues all the way up here. We've got some more hidden light up there just to, I guess, light up the area. Now you walk this way and you have one of two directions. We're gonna go left first, so we've got another bunch of random drop chests. Got ourselves an ender chest just in case we might want to throw some stuff up in here. We've got a very organic way over here. Now this isn't like, I just really like how this flows. I know it's kind of a tiny area, but then we've got some more protected chests up here for some of more of your important loot. And up here you can see like the whole base down here, which I really like, and I don't even know, I just really like how grand this space is for such a small space that we put it in. And then lastly we've got this other little stairway that's pretty much symmetrical to that one. We just turned it in a different way, and this is where your main storage is. So you also can see over here, which is pretty cool, but this is where your main storage would be. This is like where all your amazing stuff would be. Now these chests are not protected enough, I think, so I've been told by many people, but you know, you guys can put the right protection that you need on these chests. You can situate them in different ways. I just really like how this area is I guess separated from the rest of the base, but this base is only 32 by 32, so we fit a lot of stuff in this base even though it's really not that big. Let's do like one more last little walkthrough through this base so you guys can see all the architectural points of this base and how I was able to turn a 32 by 32 base into something that looked a lot better than what it could be. One thing that I really want to emphasize, if you're having such a small spot like this, so only 32 by 30 base, I would suggest trying to do the level change idea like I did, varying the levels, like putting in staircases and like curved staircases, not just flat straight staircases. I think that really adds the nice effect to the base, and I think it really maximizes the space as best as possible, because even with what I've done, I haven't even maximized all the space because there's still probably a little like space underneath here. I could probably even go down a little bit, so there's still a lot of space that I've neglected to maximize, but I think that I did a pretty good job of really adding good spatial, I guess, awareness of where everything could possibly go in this space. And one thing I really want to mention is vaulted ceilings. That's always a plus. You can never go wrong with vaulting a ceiling. I think that vaulted ceilings just really adds a lot of characteristic to a base. It really adds like this open grand feel, especially when you do it in such a large open room as I did right here. If you guys did enjoy this base as much as I did, I really did like how this came out. Like, I'm really proud of how this base in specific came out. So again, if this video somehow reaches 100 likes, I will 110% put a schematic link down in the description the second that it turns 100 likes. So if you guys would like to have this base of your own, don't forget to drop the support on this video, as I probably will never really do this again. I just think that I really enjoyed this base, so I want to do something special for you guys. So again, if you liked it, just put your support in the comment section and on that like button down below. You know, as always guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.